Traveling the world should be an exhilarating adventure, but for many Black travelers, certain destinations can feel more like a minefield than a dream vacation. Instead of warm welcomes, they often face cultural biases, racial profiling, and alarming safety concerns that can turn thrilling journeys into terrifying ordeals. In 2024 and 2025, these harsh realities still linger in numerous countries, casting a shadow over travel experiences that should be filled with joy. Are you ready to uncover the unsettling truth? Join us as we reveal 10 countries where Black travelers may feel unwelcome, exposing the hidden stories behind the glossy travel brochures and the harsh experiences that too many have faced. But wait, before we dive fully into this, take 2 seconds and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our future amazing content. And hit the like button. Countries where Black people are not welcomed. 1. Russia. A beautiful mask hiding harsh realities. Picture this. You're standing in front of the iconic street Basil's Cathedral, its vibrant colors contrasting sharply against the crisp, white snow of a Moscow winter. The architecture is breathtaking, and you feel the thrill of being in a place rich with history. But as you take a step closer, a chilling unease settles over you. You glance around and notice the curious looks, some friendly, some less so. The streets of St. Petersburg, with their picturesque canals and elegant bridges, beckon you to explore, yet you can't shake the feeling that your presence is met with mixed emotions. While Russia boasts a diverse cultural tapestry, many Black travelers recount unsettling experiences that taint their adventures. Larger cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg might present a more cosmopolitan face, but the deeper you go into the country, the more daunting the atmosphere can become. In 2023 alone, reports documented over 60 racially motivated attacks against Black individuals, casting a long shadow over the enchanting landscapes and deep-rooted heritage of the nation. You might find a friendly smile or a welcoming conversation here and there, but the haunting presence of discrimination lurks around every corner, ready to strike. Imagine trying to enjoy a quiet evening at a cafe, only to overhear a slur tossed casually in your direction. This duality, where beauty coexists with bias, creates an exhausting experience, reminding you that even amidst stunning architecture and rich culture, prejudice can thrive. 2. China. A land of wonders, yet hidden challenges. As you stroll through the bustling streets of Beijing, the energy is palpable. The rich aroma of street food fills the air, and the laughter of locals blends seamlessly with the sounds of honking cars and street vendors. You take in the majestic Great Wall, marveling at its grandeur and the stories it holds. Yet, as you absorb these sights, a troubling undercurrent starts to seep into your experience. Despite its breathtaking landscapes and vibrant cities, many Black travelers often find their joy tainted by a cloud of deeply rooted racial biases. During the COVID-19 pandemic, reports emerged of discrimination surging in cities like Guangzhou, where many Africans faced evictions and were denied basic services, highlighting a stark reality that few tourists might witness. A staggering 50% of African expatriates reported experiencing racial discrimination in 2024, illuminating the struggle for belonging in a land rich with history but plagued by exclusion. Even in more diverse cities like Shanghai and Beijing, where multiculturalism is celebrated, many Black travelers find themselves grappling with feelings of isolation. Imagine being in a crowded market, surrounded by the vibrant chaos of life, yet feeling invisible, like a ghost floating through a world that doesn't fully accept you. The moments of joy are often shadowed by the reality of being marginalized, leaving you yearning for connection in a land so rich with cultural diversity. 3. Italy. A culinary dream turned sour. Italy, where every street corner feels like a postcard, and the scent of fresh pasta wafts through the air, captures the hearts of many travelers. You can almost hear the lively chatter in cozy trattorias and see the beautiful sunsets illuminating ancient ruins. But as enchanting as this culinary paradise may be, there's a darker side that lingers beneath the surface. Racial tensions have been on the rise, with reports indicating a 35% increase in racially motivated crimes in 2022. While cities like Rome and Florence may appear welcoming with their stunning architecture and rich history, many Black travelers have shared stories of their experiences that starkly contrast this picture-perfect facade. From enduring racial slurs to facing physical attacks, particularly in southern regions where xenophobia is more pronounced, the reality can often shatter the romantic image of Italy. Imagine savoring a delicious plate of spaghetti while feeling the weight of uncomfortable stares from nearby tables. As laughter fills the air, you can't help but notice the underlying tension that clouds the joy of dining. The beauty of Italy, its art, culture, and cuisine, can be overshadowed by the harsh realities of prejudice, reminding travelers that even in the most enchanting places, there can be an undercurrent of hostility. This complex duality makes every meal, every sunset, a bittersweet reminder of the journey many Black travelers face, where the joy of exploration is often tainted by the specter of discrimination. 4. Greece. Sun-kissed shores with dark clouds. Greece, with its azure seas and sun-drenched beaches, paints a picture of paradise. Imagine yourself reclining on soft, golden sand, surrounded by the sound of gentle waves lapping at the shore, and the aroma of delicious Mediterranean cuisine wafting through the air. You might wander through ancient ruins, feeling the weight of history in every stone, while the warmth of the sun kisses your skin. Yet beyond this postcard-perfect image, the experience can be far more complex for Black travelers. Away from the bustling tourist hubs like Santorini and Mykonos, the atmosphere can shift dramatically. The ongoing migration crisis has created a palpable tension, and in a survey, 48% of Black individuals in Greece reported experiencing racial discrimination in public spaces. While tourists may bask in the sunshine without a care, many Black visitors find themselves under the scrutiny of uncomfortable stares and whispers. The vibrant culture is shadowed by ignorance. It's disheartening to realize that while the beaches may be inviting, the people's reactions may not be. In less diverse areas, the contrast is stark. Sun-kissed shores juxtaposed with the coldness of unwelcoming glances. You might find yourself at a cafe, attempting to enjoy a traditional Greek coffee, only to feel the weight of exclusion as the staff seems to overlook you. This emotional dichotomy can be jarring, forcing you to navigate not just the landscape, but also the terrain of human interaction, where hospitality can sometimes falter. 5. Ukraine. A nation torn by conflict and prejudice. Ukraine is currently in the global spotlight due to its ongoing war with Russia, but this tumultuous backdrop only highlights an unsettling history of racial issues that existed long before the conflict escalated. Picture the scene: the vibrant streets of Kiev, filled with the sounds of life and laughter, yet overshadowed by stories of division. For Black travelers, this environment can be fraught with unease. In 2022, reports emerged that African students faced overt discrimination at the borders. As the crisis unfolded, many were denied entry onto buses and trains, left stranded as border guards prioritized white Ukrainians. This alarming situation ignited international outrage, casting a harsh light on Ukraine's racial dynamics. Even before the war, the country struggled with its treatment of Black individuals. And now, as tensions rise, those scars remain fresh. For those who dared to study or live in Ukraine, the memories linger. The streets that once felt alive now echo with the harsh realities of discrimination. Although travel to Ukraine has become fraught with danger, the underlying prejudices remind Black travelers of the challenges they faced, navigating a society grappling with conflict both external and internal. It's a haunting reminder that beauty can coexist with darkness, and the fight for equality often continues even amidst a backdrop of war. Oh, and by the way, I know you're liking this video already. Go ahead right now and show me some love by hitting the like button. Done. Alright, let's continue. 6. Israel. A land of contrasts and tensions. Israel, a land steeped in history and rich in culture, often draws visitors eager to explore its ancient sites and vibrant cities. Picture yourself standing by the Western Wall in Jerusalem, feeling the weight of centuries of history, or wandering the bustling streets of Tel Aviv, alive with energy. However, beneath this surface of beauty lies a complex reality for many Black individuals, particularly those from African nations. In recent years, a 2023 report revealed a troubling 30% increase in racial incidents targeting African immigrants in Israel, particularly in urban centers like Tel Aviv. As you explore this fascinating country, it's essential to recognize the stark contrast between the welcoming nature of its famous tourist sites and the challenging experiences faced by many who call Israel home. Protests demanding the deportation of African migrants have erupted, sometimes turning violent, illustrating the racial tensions simmering beneath the surface. While tourists may enjoy their visits without overt hostility, the stories of discrimination and exclusion linger in the background. For many African immigrants, navigating daily life can be an uphill battle, filled with microaggressions and systemic biases. As you marvel at the beauty of Israel, it's crucial to remain aware of these realities, understanding that behind the vibrant facade, many are struggling against an entrenched system of racial inequality. The contrast between the country's rich tapestry of cultures and the pain of its marginalized communities serves as a poignant reminder of the work still needed for true inclusivity. 7. South Korea, a high-tech haven with hidden challenges. Imagine stepping into the electric atmosphere of Seoul, where neon lights pulse with energy and the aroma of delicious street food wafts through the air. The city is a dazzling blend of modern skyscrapers and ancient temples, each corner brimming with excitement and possibility. You might find yourself at a K-pop concert, singing along with thousands, lost in the rhythm of music and celebration. Yet, amidst the vibrant festivities, there's an undercurrent that can make Black travelers feel like outsiders. As you stroll through bustling districts like Myeongdong or Hongdae, the experience can quickly turn from exhilarating to uncomfortable. While many South Koreans are friendly, a significant number of Black expatriates report encountering subtle forms of discrimination that leave a lasting impression. A survey revealed that 55% of Black expatriates have faced racial discrimination, a staggering number that speaks volumes about the challenges that often go unnoticed. From being followed in shops to overhearing derogatory comments, these microaggressions can cloud an otherwise enjoyable trip. Moreover, the South Korean media landscape perpetuates certain stereotypes that can further alienate Black travelers. Portrayals in dramas and advertisements often lean towards a narrow definition of beauty, favoring lighter skin tones. This creates an environment where Black individuals may feel compelled to navigate not just the vibrant culture, but also the societal biases that are woven into the fabric of everyday life. While you marvel at the high-tech advancements around you, the subtle reminders of exclusion can dampen the thrill of exploration. The challenge becomes more pronounced in social situations where you might sense a hesitance to engage. In quieter settings, such as cafes or smaller neighborhoods, the feeling of being an outsider can amplify. South Korea's famed politeness, while comforting, can also mask deeper issues of acceptance. For Black travelers, it's essential to balance the wonder of cultural discovery with the reality of navigating an environment that sometimes feels less than welcoming. 8. India, a colorful tapestry with shadows of racism. Imagine walking through the bustling streets of India, where every turn reveals a riot of colors, aromas, and sounds. The air is filled with the spicy scent of street food and the cheerful chatter of vendors selling vibrant fabrics and fresh fruits. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible. But as you dive into this beautiful tapestry of culture, you might encounter an unsettling reality that contrasts sharply with the vividness around you. While India is celebrated for its incredible diversity, it grapples with significant issues of colorism and racism. As you navigate through lively markets, it's not uncommon to feel the weight of stares from passersby, some filled with curiosity, others tinged with prejudice. A survey found that 62% of black expatriates experienced racial discrimination, revealing a harsh truth beneath the colorful surface. In more urbanized areas, you might find pockets of acceptance, but venture into less populated regions, and the atmosphere can shift dramatically. The tragic attack on a Nigerian student in New Delhi in 2023 serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that can accompany such prejudice. Stories like these echo through the community, highlighting the tensions that simmer beneath the surface. While many locals may express hospitality and warmth, underlying biases can manifest in harmful ways, creating an environment where black travelers often feel unwelcome. As you explore this rich culture, it's important to prepare for the complexities that lie ahead. In addition to enjoying the breathtaking architecture and indulging in mouth-watering cuisine, black travelers must navigate societal expectations and preconceived notions about skin color. There exists a long-standing preference for lighter skin in Indian society, often perpetuated by media representation and beauty standards. This cultural phenomenon can lead to uncomfortable encounters, as many black travelers are left to contend with a society that frequently values one shade over another. While India offers a kaleidoscope of experiences that are undeniably beautiful, it's crucial to approach the journey with an awareness of these challenges. Balancing the wonder of exploration with the reality of navigating societal biases can transform your adventure into a profound learning experience, shaping not just how you see the world, but how the world sees you. 9. Japan. Polite but exclusionary. Japan is a land of incredible beauty, where cherry blossoms bloom like cotton candy and neon lights flicker in vibrant urban jungles. Picture yourself exploring the bustling streets of Tokyo, sipping matcha in a serene tea house, or gazing in awe at the majestic Mount Fuji. Yet, amid this picturesque landscape, many black travelers often find themselves navigating a more complex social reality. In Japan, politeness is a cultural cornerstone, with a societal norm that prioritizes harmony and respect. However, this politeness can mask a subtle exclusion that black travelers experience all too often. Imagine walking into a local restaurant, eager to sample the freshest sushi, only to find that the staff's eyes avoid yours, or the warmth of a greeting doesn't extend to you. In a study revealing that 45% of black expatriates encountered racial bias, stories emerged of being stared at or even ignored in social settings, leaving a lingering sense of isolation. This sense of exclusion is even more pronounced in smaller towns, where foreigners are rare. Imagine stepping off a train in a quaint village, where the locals turn to stare, not out of curiosity, but perhaps out of discomfort. You walk through the narrow streets, absorbing the tranquility of traditional wooden houses and rice paddies, yet the laughter and conversations around you feel distant, as if you're a spectator in a world that doesn't quite welcome you in. Yet, Japan's beauty is undeniable. You can wander through the ancient temples of Kyoto, where history whispers through the moss-covered stones, or attend a vibrant festival, where the community celebrates in colorful attire. But in moments of solitude, when you reflect on the encounters that left you feeling like an outsider, the journey can become bittersweet. The allure of Japan's culture is marred by the realization that, while politeness reigns, connection remains elusive for many. 10. Saudi Arabia. Wealth and tradition with cultural barriers. Saudi Arabia is a land steeped in rich traditions, where the golden sands of the desert contrast sharply with the glistening skyscrapers of Riyadh. Picture the breathtaking sight of the Kaaba in Mecca, a spiritual magnet that draws millions of pilgrims from around the world. The country's wealth, largely derived from its oil reserves, gives it an air of opulence, yet beneath this veneer lies a complex tapestry of cultural barriers that black travelers must navigate. In the kingdom, where millions of foreign workers, many from African nations, contribute to the economy, the treatment of black individuals has come under increasing scrutiny. A striking 2023 report indicated that 70% of labor disputes involved black workers facing abuse and mistreatment. Imagine arriving in a bustling city, ready to embrace the experience, only to find that the reality of your stay is marred by systemic discrimination and exploitation. While cities like Mecca and Medina extend a warm welcome to pilgrims, the strict cultural norms across the kingdom can create uncomfortable situations for Black tourists unfamiliar with local customs. Picture stepping into a lavish hotel with luxurious decor and attentive staff, yet sensing an underlying tension. As you navigate through the intricacies of dress codes and gender segregation, there's a weight of expectation that feels heavy, especially when you're aware of the different treatment afforded to expatriates of various backgrounds. Outside of the main religious sites, interactions can sometimes feel transactional, lacking the warmth often associated with hospitality. You might find yourself in a market, surrounded by the fragrant spices and textiles, yet feeling invisible as vendors engage with others while glancing past you. Despite the allure of Saudi Arabia's rich history, from the ancient Nabatean city of Al-Ula to the vibrant souks, the journey can become a constant reminder of the barriers that exist. As you reflect on the experiences in this land of contrasts, where deep-rooted traditions meet modern ambition, it's clear that the beauty of Saudi Arabia is often overshadowed by the realities of cultural exclusion. The majestic landscapes and rich heritage may draw you in, but the challenges faced by Black travelers can turn the adventure into a complex interplay of hope and frustration, urging a deeper understanding of the nuances that shape each journey. In conclusion, while these countries offer unique and beautiful experiences, the reality of racial bias and discrimination can overshadow the adventure. Understanding these challenges is essential for fostering awareness and empathy within the travel community. By acknowledging these issues, we can hope to create a world where all travelers, regardless of their background, can explore freely and feel welcomed everywhere they go. Let us have your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for joining us. If you found this information enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content about cities and cultures from around the world.